I already hopped off the train at the Cheesecake Factory because I don't really know what happiness is. Hate to say, it's my way or the highway. But here's the thing. Disney also gives you lessons and tells you basically how you should be treating people and how you should manage those emotions.
Hey everybody, welcome to another another video of Brown Talk. I'm sitting here with Miss Ariel Carter. I don't know why her face looking like that because I think she's nervous because she don't know what questions I'm gonna ask. She might think I'm trying to expose her.
That could be part of the reason, but you're also rude, just a little bit.
I'm a nice guy. All right.
The classic line.
I'm a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I bet.
All right. So, the first question: tell the world, introduce the world to Ariel Carter. Where are you from?
I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida.
I forgot you was from West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How was it growing up in West Palm Beach, Florida?
I liked it. I love Florida. It's really home. I go there now to visit my dad, but...
Would you move back?
I don't know. The hurricanes can really do a number on you. And they're really unpredictable. I don't like that really. Maybe like a summertime thing, but not permanently.
Hurricanes are not that bad. I mean, if you prepare for them.
They're not that bad, but they can also be unpredictable. They can say, it can be a 3, and it can turn out to be like a 6. But then they could also predict and say it's a 6, and it'll come through and be a tropical storm by the time it hits you.
That's true.
But I didn't see the damage, and to do that twice was enough for me personally. But that's a spider web.
Because how was it growing up in West Palm Beach, Florida? What was the childhood like?
Childhood can be kind of crazy. Well, it is crazy. It was kind of chaotic, but it's...
How so?
My parents are divorced currently. They got divorced, and when I was in, 6th grade.
6th grade, oof.
About 6th grade. But I mean, it wasn't really happy times there. Not necessarily.
So you in the house with all that chaos?
Yeah.
All that chaos going on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Who did you end up moving with, your mom or your dad?
I ended up going with my mom because I'm the middle child, and Gabby's...
So you got siblings? Okay.
Yeah. Avery's the youngest, I'm the middle, and then Gabby's the oldest.
Okay.
At the time I thought it was going to be a better idea to go with my sisters. So I went with my mom.
Okay. So you were in West Palm Beach until what age?
I don't know how old are you when you're in like 6th grade? Because I was going to 6th grade, but I just finished 5th grade. And then I'm a summer baby, so that means it's a new start. That means I just had a birthday. So I'd say like, what is middle school like?
Middle school ages is like from 12, 13, 14.
So I was probably like 12.
12?
Yeah, because I was just going to 6th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just hitting 6th grade, which means I just finished 5th grade.
And then you moved up here?
And then yeah. And
where did you stay up here?
Okay, so McDonough, but really they say we're on the county line of Jackson and Henry County, but we went to Ola.
Ola, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been up here ever since?
Yeah, we've been over there ever since. We never moved anywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Been there ever since.
So you said your parents are divorced, so how's your relationship with your parents?
Well, I'm a daddy's girl, through and through. But although it's not to where it's like, I don't like call him out and correct him on his behavior. Mm-hmm. So, some things that he did which kind of caused the divorce, I never like hold my mom responsible for like saying, oh, you broke up the family. Are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah. Okay,
the shit that he was doing wasn't really respectful to your wife. So my mom left, and I would too if I was in her shoes. It made it a little difficult because I was a daddy's girl, and I don't know, some things did really affect me more, but moving down here with my mom, I don't think she really understood or heard me from when I was little and what I was saying. So, in my words, if you let me tell it, and I mean, honestly, if you point out the events, I was treated different than the rest of the siblings. So, but I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. Next question. I like asking these questions.
Yeah, I feel like you're about it. I see your face. What's the question, right?
Describe being a black woman in 2023.
You're not heard. You're looked down upon. You're not protected. Nobody listens. And even though you get disrespected, you're still expected to bend over backwards to please everybody else.
So all those things that you just said, why? Like, what got you to those conclusions? Like,
experiences.
such as, if you feel like diving into one, a couple.
I'll say like when the disrespect aspect, I'll say, especially from black men, they don't know how to talk to black women.
When you say y'all,
I don't know.
Saying
like they expect a lot, but give nothing.
Okay. Expect a lot but give nothing. I mean, so black men give nothing at all. Zero. So when you say y'all, so I assume you're not talking about every single black man, you're talking some. But you would say the majority. The majority of black men.
In my personal experience and when I get my views from, I speak on all the men I've had experiences with. So in that aspect, when I say all men, I mean every single one that I've dealt with.
Okay.
It's not necessarily all of them because nothing is all 100%, but
okay.
If I find one that says otherwise, then proves me wrong, which has yet to happen, then I'll change that aspect.
Okay. Next question. Are you satisfied with the person that you've become?
I'm not there yet, but the progress that I've made, hell yeah.
Okay. I mean, so where are you trying to get to? If you say you're not there yet, what are you trying to get to?
Of course, I want to graduate with my bachelor's in dental hygiene. That'll be a start. So that's what we're working towards right now. I think next semester is my last semester is prereqs because I've been technically part-time. Except for these past couple semesters I've been full-time, but the other times I've been part-time and working while trying to do that, especially at Walmart, was crazy. So I kind of had to hit a pause.
Remind me about that.
I had to hit a pause, and get back on track and then start again, but I've recovered.
Okay. Sound like you're on the right track. Working and going to school is
not for the week. I don't know how I was doing Walmart overnight full-time and going to school. But
that's
ever since I've had that pause and gotten to where I am now, it's still like, oof, but it's more manageable since I was able to do, Walmart. But
okay.
Yeah.
If you were to write a letter to your past self, what would you say in the letter? Yeah. Think about that one. Because there's so much you want to say.
It's a lot you want to say, but at the same time, it's like, because you know how people give you those, like, I wouldn't say tacky, but it's like you can't worry about stuff, the little stuff, because at the end, it won't matter. And to that, I really roll my eyes viciously because in hindsight, yes, it is kind of true, but at the time, you don't see it that way, and it actually means something to you. But I don't know what it is, but it's like as you get older, I guess it's a certain age that kind of hits, and it's like your light bulb comes on, and it's like, no, in reality, if you think of everything that you actually want to do and your goals, it doesn't matter. I feel like I am an emotional person. I've always known that, which is why I stand so hard on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, it's like, if you have like certain emotions that you use to like react with, like mine is like anger. I'm very quick to get to anger because I feel like I'm not being listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's hearing me. I can't stand being ignored. I hate that shit so much with a passion. So when it's like I'm expressing what's going on and how I feel some type of way and you're not listening, it pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, it's like, you know, once you realize your goals and what you're trying to do, it doesn't matter. But at the time, it does matter. And it still does. It's just not to that magnitude anymore. To where it kind of affects you.
Okay,
like,
so what would you write? If you had to sum all that up, like what would you write?
Where to start? Shit. Even though right now you have huge emotions of what you're going through, what you're seeing on a day-to-day basis, it is going to affect you for some time, but try to work on what really takes you to that place without checking out, basically.
Okay.
It's okay to feel how you feel, your emotions, but once you get your idea and get to that certain place, you're going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Like, okay, maybe if we just kind of leave some of this stuff to the side, let it go. Well, actually, don't let it go, but put it to the side because it will be addressed later on when you have the time. And right now, I just don't have the time to fester on stuff that happened to me when I was little, when I have so much time to get my goals completed.
Okay. That was good. That was a good answer. I like that answer.
You're welcome.
Okay. When was the last time you cried and why? With you being such an emotional person and all that.
Okay. I might cry again, but okay. My grandfather passed some time ago.
I mean, like this year, last year?
No, like some time ago. It was like in... I didn't even graduate high school yet. No, I did graduate high school. So I graduated in like 2013. Actually, to be completely honest, I kind of blurred. That was a whole lot of stuff that happened when he passed. So I don't technically know like the exact year, but I was thinking of like the holidays are coming up. And like I'm trying to like, I feel like I was like kind of thinking of the progress I have made. And I was like kind of proud of myself. And I kind of thought of him and I was like, oh, because I do miss him dearly. I'm not really close with my family, so, but my grandfather was always like,
right.
If somebody was out of pocket or out of turn, he'd be like, he'll cut it down, or he'll say, you know, just come with me, like, and I'd just be with him. So after he passed, it was like, all right, I don't really have anybody else, really, because I don't have access to my dad all the time, because he's in Florida. So, and the household of like, you know, my mom and my sisters, although it wasn't as like terrible as like it could have been, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that other people go through, and it's just like with me and my situation, it's like I'm kind of like, okay, I kind of got through some of my stuff, but it still affected me in like a long-term range. So when I thought of my grandfather, it just kind of, it put a weight on me because I really miss him. And he passed away before I could really ever see him again because, like I said, I'm not close with my family. When I was forced to go down there, I would go down there and I'd be with him only, really. If I had to be with everybody else, I would, but most of the time, I'd be right there beside him. So I don't know. I just don't really have anybody else besides like what my dad if I go visit him. I mean, I'm fine with my sisters. My youngest sister I'm closest to than like Gabby, but I still look. They're still family or whatever.
I understand your grandparents, man. Your grandparents are people that you go to, you know, because they're older. They got wisdom, you know. So like when people,
they're supposed to.
Yeah. So like, you know, like when I guess like people in your family, they don't have the answers to certain stuff. You turn to your grandparents because they done been there and done that. They done failed. They done succeeded. So like when you lose them, it's kind of like, okay, like well, like who else is going to be the one to?
Yeah.
You know, it definitely does. It does suck. It's not the same.
Yeah.
You know?
I still have I still got my grandmother, but
yeah, it's I get it.
I don't know.
I understand.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I just don't see it for her.
All right. What would you say worries Ariel Carter the most? What are you most worried about?
I don't want to be broke. Let me tell you something. This past year, I didn't have a job because I wanted to focus on school. My dad, of course, did chip in, you know, here and there. But it was like right before, what was it? My last year of Walmart, I had transferred to, what is it? The one that's on Eagles Landing, is it? Hudson Bridge? Is that the one?
Hudson Bridge, yeah. Yeah,
so Hudson Bridge, and I was just like, this is the same bullshit Walmart's going through in Locust Grove. I don't know. I just had some type of hope that they'd be different because, like, Locust Grove, you know, you remember that place.
Yes, I do.
That place was hell on wheels. And that was like, what was it? What year did you leave?
2019, like spring 2019.
Okay, so, and I was there for like till like 2021 into, what are we in? 2021. And it was just one day I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do anything that's not in my career field. I talked to my dad, and I was like basically like almost crashing because I would work overnight, and that's a regular shift was like what at the time it's 10 p.m. to 7, I think. And then I would get there early some nights. So really I was doing like 7 p.m. to 7 to try to get extra work. So from here, and I drive all the way down Locust Grove, and I had night classes. So like I was like burning myself out.
That was rough. Oof.
And like I had class at like 9 in the morning, which means I'd get off at 7 and have to drive all the way back down here, take a shower, grab something to keep me awake, go to class. And I'm trying to do dental hygiene, which means sciences.
Yeah, a lot of studying.
Anatomy.
Yeah.
Good night. Ooh. And then I have micro now. So I have space to breathe now because once I talked to my dad and I was like, look, I can't do it because I'm going to burn out. And if I hit the wall, I'm going to hit it hard because ever since I've been working since I graduated. Before I graduated, my last year, all the way up until now, I've been doing school full time because I did dental assisting at Southern Crescent. So I've been going. It's just, I think I was going for too long. And then during the pandemic, I think everybody experienced some type of loss during the pandemic. So, and I was like trying to keep going, and I hit a wall and I had to take a break. But once I came back and I was doing solely just school, I had no problem. My grades were backward to where they used to be. I wasn't as stressed. I was even on medication at one point in time because I was like, I am losing my fucking mind. But you know, after I got stuff like organized and knew what I wanted to do, and now I work in a dental office, which is right on track, I'm good to go.
Okay. I think that's a word. Shit, that worried me too. I don't want to be broke either. Shit.
Yeah, I don't want to be broke.
What does success look like to you?
To be honest, I have really no clue. I don't really know what happiness is. To be completely honest, if we're going to keep it a being, I don't know what happiness is.
What your success? Like, what do you...
Success is like, I feel like success is like being happy, but, and I know the two are supposed to like kind of coincide, but I can't tell you what happiness is. I've never So I'd say like success is like maybe like your bank account, if you have everything together and you have like a goal, a path that you're taking, if you keep going, I guess, what is it? Be consistent, work at it. I don't say like, well, I guess a lot of people will say, oh, try to stay balanced and not fall off. But I don't know. Every time I fall off, when I come back, it's a lot stronger each time. So I don't know. I say embrace your failures.
Well, what kind of things do you want for yourself?
I still want to, of course, I want to be a dental hygienist. And, I like that career field because I can do a 9 to 5 if I choose to, but I also have time to do something else on the side if I want to, like a business. And eventually that's kind of what I want to do. I don't know. I guess, what was the question?
What does success look like to you?
I'm still figuring shit out.
Okay.
I'm still figuring shit out.
A lot of us all
I'm
are.
not gonna lie to you. I'm still figuring shit out. Like, of course, I want to have a good bank account where I can take vacations, like several vacations. I want like 2, at least one in the beginning, one in the end. And I want to be able to go to Disney like about 2 times in between that.
Okay.
So if I can manage to do that and keep all the stuff that I want to do, nails, wax, all this other stuff, get my hair done, all this other stuff, and I'm balanced, I'm afloat every time. If I can swipe without being concerned, I'm good.
Okay. All right. What are some things you don't like about yourself?
I feel like that's kind of like a double-edged sword because the things that I don't like about myself are also the same things I love about myself. So I guess my anger could be like, something that can be like kind of strong, but I like that I'm so passionate about what I'm passionate about. Like I feel very strongly, which is why I say I'm an emotional person. And then I'm very stubborn. I'm very headstrong. I hate to say, it's my way or the highway, but I don't believe in compromising. If I want something, I'm going to get it.
Okay.
I'm not really into the persuading or saying, oh, if you do this, then I'll do that.
So no negotiation?
No. Because I feel like when it comes to I guess it depends on the aspect you're talking about. Like in relationships and stuff like that, I guess that's a totally different viewpoint. But like, I'm pretty passionate all around. I'm pretty stubborn and headstrong all around.
So how do you get, the aspect of your anger, stubbornness, and
I have to be careful who.
Your way or the highway. Like, how do you, get better at it, or?
I watch who I have around me. First off.
Okay.
I don't write people off immediately. Well, okay, so let's take that back. Let me take that back. I give you a chance first, and I have conversations, and through that conversation, I'll feel through it. And if I don't like it, and I know I'm not going to tell anybody else you have to change, because that's not what I'm trying to do. And because nobody else will come to me and tell me, oh, you got to change. Okay. If that's who you are, that's who you are, and I love that for you. However, if it triggers the fuck out of me, you're not going to be around me, and I'm completely okay with it. I do write people off pretty quickly. I guess that's another thing that's like about me that could be a little bit better. I feel like you can also know your audience. Boom. Know your audience. If I have people who I kind of have not the same ideas with, but like we can disagree in a way where it's no like bad blood or negative blood or anything between us, and we can still vibe. Hey, heard. I don't got no problem with it. But if you say like ignorant shit like that and like you're pissing me off, you're not going to be around me, because my mouth can be kind of lethal. So
lethal.
I like to be in peace. Explain that. I like to be in peace. I don't like foolishness. I said I'm quick to anger, so a lot of stuff will piss me off. Certain conversations.
But why such a quick trigger?
Because certain conversations, I feel like common sense should be a thing. and it's not.
Okay.
I feel like respect should be a thing. It's not.
Okay.
And I will correct you. I don't like to be disrespected, so I will call it out.
What beliefs have you outgrown, or some beliefs that no longer serve you?
I don't think I've out.
Like, what's something that you believed in when you were younger that you just don't believe in now?
Love. I love. Love. Yes, ma'am.
Disney Channel fooled you, didn't they?
First of all,
They fooled.
no, because if y'all, here's the thing. I am a Disney fanatic. And I feel like, yes, in a way, Disney did, give you a nice, cute little fairy tale. Real cute. But here's the thing. Disney also gives you lessons and tells you basically how you should be treating people and how you should manage those emotions. It's just, I feel like some people did not pay attention to that stuff. And also, I still kind of have the fairy tale, hope. But at the same time, I just know that's not a possibility right now with the dating pool. And I, again, just do not have time to fold on my standards. And I refuse to, and I won't. So until the person who I want comes along.
What's that person?
I don't know, because he ain't here. I don't know him.
So how you going to say?
I don't have a name for him. I can't tell you. Like, what?
Not his name, but like, what does that person look like to you? Like.
Well, as far as physical features go, I don't really have a physical. I don't really have a type. Like, if you take a look at the people who I've attempted or who was like tried to entertain me, I don't have a type. I like respect. If we have conversation, conversation is real nice, real cute. It would help if we have some type of common interest. And if you know how to talk to somebody, like, damn, it should not be this hard, but it is. I can't keep answering what you doing. I can't keep doing that. I can't keep hearing what you doing. If it's not, hey, be here at this time and come here, arrive. No, I just don't have time for it. If it's like a common interest that we have, we can talk, but I can only talk for so long. Again, I'm impatient. Like, I need you to know what you want. If you are interested, I need you to make that known. I don't drop clues, and I'm not picking up no gosh darn hints. Say it with your chest.
Okay. What's more important, a career or a family?
Career. You can have a family along the way. You can do a family along the way, along with your career. But a career will pay my bills. A career will keep me afloat. A career will give me funds. Yes, you can have a family, and I love that for y'all. I look forward to the day, a possibility that where, I can have, my little cross fruit rolling around. That's real cute. But in my experience, you can have a career and a family.
So let's say you have a career, right? And then just for some reason, hey, Miss Carter, we're going to let you go. We know you've been with us for 20 years and that's all you know how to do. That's your expertise, and we're going to let you go. So your career is not there, but your family is there.
Okay. Did you know you can go to another place and apply?
Let's just say if you can't, they can't hire you. Because like, I think it gets to a certain age where, like, a lot of careers, they want younger, they want younger people. If you've been at a job for 25, 30 years and they just want some fresh talent in there and they let you go, now you're overqualified. So like if you try to go somewhere else, they might not hire you because you're overqualified. They can't run no game on you. They can't run no bullshit on you because you're an expert. So now what you gonna do? Because your career, your family is always gonna be there. Hopefully, if you got a good family. But me, I would choose. I think family is more important. But I think
you hear that? You hear how you said I? Yeah.
I think majority of us, like our age range, like
us
we
who?
tend to think
Majority
of
of
career.
Us who? Because my friends, my female friends, yeah, they caught a relationship along the way. They have gotten into their career fields. Ain't nobody stressing about gosh darn man and having a family. It comes along the way. It comes natural. I'm not going to force it and just be out here fucking a man and then get pregnant and say, oh, I have a family. Let me go do my career. No, it comes when it comes. But however, when it comes to my career path, what I'm doing, you know what profession will always be in need? Teaching, okay? I have a bachelor's. I can teach. Especially in like dental hygiene, you can teach. And even that, you can literally have your certification and travel and do all types of stuff. Which is why dental hygiene is always an amazing option. You can do more. You're talking about some, oh, you can't get hired anywhere else. Your family's going to be there. I'll still be with my family without a career. But I'm supposed to, no.
Okay.
If I get them along the way, I get them. But no, it's not a priority.
Okay. So as you know, like some girl came out with a list of places not to take girls on the first date. So what's a place not to take Ariel Carter on the first date? Where shouldn't a guy take you on the first date?
What list are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the one that was like,
can't go to the Cheesecake Factory, can't
first of all,
Starbucks.
I don't associate with her, them, whoever came up with that list, because
Pretty much can't take them nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that list. I don't, because I already hopped off the train at the Cheesecake Factory. Because all you have to do is let me know you want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'll just be there at whatever time you're ready.
But what's a place not to take you?
But that's the thing. I don't really a club. Don't take me to a strip club.
So Chuck E. Cheese is fine. They got good pizza.
They do. That's why I was looking that way, because they do have good pizza. I wouldn't
McDonald's.
mind. No.
If the ice cream machine ain't
Okay,
down.
so no, McDonald's. It doesn't have to be centered around like food, and if it is, it doesn't need to be fast food. Like, oh no. If you take me to McDonald's, I assume this is a prank, and you don't actually like me, and that's okay.
A 20-piece, 10, 2 barbecue sauces.
Yeah, but the thing is,
And a
if you want it
McFlurry.
to be a great date, make an impression. I'm not talking about like McDonald's itself, but I'm like at the same time, they're like hit and miss. If I get a 20-piece and it's hard, some are hard, and some aren't even cooked.
You taking
I'm
it back,
pissed off.
and we getting a fresh 20.
But see, the thing is, I'm already mad because it's not fresh. I'm already mad because this one's not already cooked to my crispiness that I like. I'm mad because you got one in here that don't even look like it was cooked. You might like.
No, be mad if the ice cream machine down, because their ice cream machine is always down.
I mean,
Be mad at
the ice
that.
cream machine has been down since I was in like middle school. That's never a shock. I don't go to McDonald's asking, you know what I go to for ice cream? Chick-fil-A. Let me get a milkshake, cookies and cream, a squirt of chocolate.
Okay. What's something that someone has told you that has stuck with you?
You got to be more specific.
Just anything. Somebody from your family. What's something that they told you that just always, stuck with you? It had to be something that your grandparents, your mom, your grandfather told you, your dad told you. It's pretty much something that a wise, like if you consider that person a wise person, they told you something. And it's just always it's just always stuck with you to this point.
Well, she didn't necessarily say it to me, but she said it out loud in front of everybody, and I was just like, oof, true. My aunt was like, family is not everything. Family's supposed to be somebody who's supposed to be there for you through thick and thin and can admit when they're wrong and their faults. And, at the time I was like, that's a word, which it is. But I feel like she was kind of warning me just a little bit, like, girl, this family. Because she's an aunt that kind of rarely comes around. Mm-hmm. You'll see her at weddings sometimes. But she's always there for funerals. And look, I'm not, that's about to be a role I play, because most of my family only sees me when it's a funeral too, so.
That's sad.
No, it's not.
Yes, that is. Y'all need to see each other more than that.
That's not my fault. My family has, so we don't have time for that, actually.
You don't. So, say that one more time.
What?
Something that somebody has told you that's just
Oh,
always
my
stuck
aunt
with you.
said family isn't everything. That family's supposed to be someone who's there for you through thick and thin, and who'll admit when they're wrong and their faults.
If your family not like that, like maybe you could, maybe that's something that you could create when you have your own.
I do, which is why I'm not around them.
Okay. Okay. What are your thoughts on the state of the black community?
We don't have time for that either.
Yeah, we do.
We don't have time. That's a whole. Let me tell you something.
Just give us a summary.
I just want better. First of all, those are gunshots just right now.
Those are not no gunshots.
See, here's the thing. You done got beside yourself. You ain't been around here. See, you done graduated or whatever and got up off campus. However, I'm still here. I know you'll hear sirens in just a little bit. I don't know if this is going to pick it up, but it's just a matter of time. I want better. I want better. I really do. And what's crazy is like you see it so many times how people make it out of their community and then come back to try to contribute to it, and some shit going down and they don't make it out. They'll never see another light of day. And it's just like, I want more. And then just what?
What things do you want better for us? What things do you want better for the black community?
We can start with like marriages. We can really start with that and the relationships y'all hold.
I agree.
We can really start there. I feel like once we start there and get an actual respect for one another, more like heavier on the males, but heavier on the males. But
Is this all our fault?
I didn't say that. I just said heavier.
Okay.
Each blade, because each side technically shares. Each side. But heavier on the men, especially if y'all want to talk about something, y'all want to be the lead.
Okay. So you just want better for the black community?
I want better for the black community.
And you think it starts with marriages and
the relationships
family.
y'all hold together,
Right.
especially when y'all bring in kids to the world. It's something different if y'all have like this rocky off-putting relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's another thing to then bring a child into this life, into that same shit. Like, that's so selfish. If y'all know y'all don't like each other, what the fuck are you bringing another child into this for?
The child always suffers.
Because we always fucking suffer.
Yeah, the
There's
child suffers.
no fucking need. But I rest my case.
Okay.
Temporarily.
I agree with that. So you said you're in school for dentistry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose to be a dentist? What made you want to be a dentist?
What made me want to be a what?
A dentist.
I'm not being a dentist.
Or like, what made you want to go into dentistry? That's a
Dental
better question.
hygiene.
Dental hygiene.
Because there is a difference. When I get done with this, I'm done with school. I feel like when people say, school isn't for everybody, I heavily agree with that statement. Heavily agree. The only thing is, I feel like if you want to do something in the medical field, you have no choice but to go to school.
Yeah, you're right.
If you want to do like film or like maybe podcast or radio, anything like that, I feel like you don't necessarily need to be in college for that. It's possible to do it without it. However, like, you won't get in trouble. If you suck at it, you won't get in trouble. However, in the medical field, if you want to do something with the medical field, you have to go to school. You have to get some type of certification, qualification, some type of courses, even like basic, like, what is it? There's some assistant type that you still have to go to school for like 6 months, at least, just to start. So I don't like school. I'm tired of school. I feel like when I did dental assisting, that's kind of where I was like, okay, let me get my feet wet and see what they do. And when I interned at, what was it? I think his name is Dr. Martindale in Griffin. I interned at his office, and I got to know the hygienist there, and she told me about, qualifications, what you have to do, and as far as like becoming a dental hygienist, because really you can be a dental hygienist just with an associate's degree. You don't have to do a bachelor's. However, with an associate's, that's all you can do is just dental hygiene. And what is it? Because some hygienists form they have problems like with like arthritis because it's like repetitive moves. I can do dental hygiene, and so I have a business on the side, but also if I get like arthritis in my fingers where it's like getting painful, I can still pull out and teach.
Okay.
So there are options that you can do. It's not just a one thing, but until that happens, I'm gonna be in somebody's office.
Okay.
And it's not rigorous like training, although this shit is hard, but it's not as hard as like being a dentist or like a surgeon or anything else. Like nursing, you can get away from me. That's too stressful.
Yeah.
That's too stressful.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I know I'll be one of the people who just like forget something that's like, especially medication, you can get away from me. No. It's too many, it's too stressful, and you go through way too much, and I form connections very easily with people and deeply. If I get to know you and working with children, or if something happens, a child comes in the ER, I fall to pieces, and I don't need that. I'm good dealing with teeth with dental hygiene.
Okay.
Most I'm going to see is like just bloody teeth and bone.
Okay.
Anybody finna die in my chair, hopefully.
Last question. Paint us a picture of Ariel Carter's life 15 years from now. Paint us a picture. Where you want to be living
15 years
at.
from now, I don't know where, like what state I'll be in. I don't mind Georgia. I just feel like in this area, I got to get out of here. But I would probably be somewhere like not in the city, but not like in the sticks somewhere.
Okay.
So like in middle like range. I would like to be, of course, in a house, but I want it to be on like land because I want to have a garden.
Okay.
I want to have a big garden. Eventually, I want to do like a community garden.
Okay.
I'll be, of course, a dental hygienist. I'll have a nice savings, and I'll have a steady routine of going on vacations. I might have 2 dogs, 1 Petrie and 1 Ducky. That's their names.
Okay. What else?
And you know, if I have a man, okay.
Okay. What kind of car?
I'll have a Jeep. It'll be lifted. It'll be black. The interior will be black and orange. And I'll have dryer probably on like the back.
Okay. So no rooms. So no room at all for a man at all.
No, I just told you if I have one, okay.
And if not, it's just like.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
If I do have a man, that means we'll be, well, yeah, I'll say if I have a man, because not a husband. If I have a man, he'll stay somewhere else. I actually want to be like at least a bridesmaid twice. In somebody else's wedding, of course.
Okay.
I do actually want to have twins. Twins run in our family. I'm not gonna lie, twins run in our family, and I really do want to have twins. So if I do have a man, then 15 years. I feel like that's if I have a man.
So you want to have a Zach and Cody?
Yes. Or Tia and Tamira.
Or them.
Yes.
Okay.
One of us is supposed to have them anyway, so shit, might as well be me.
Okay. That's it?
I'll have at least 10 more tattoos.
Okay.
3 more piercings.
Okay.
2 more piercings. 2 more piercings. Yeah. 3. Yeah, 3. Because it's got to be even. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be on my own, basically.
Okay.
I might have like a hunting trip with my dad. But yeah, that's maybe 15 years, which means, I'll be working on my business. Because by that time, 15 years, I should be able to have a good little account for hygiene, and I'll be working on my business then. So I feel like that'll be probably like the starting point of trying to build my business.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching another video of Brown Talk. Sitting here with the pretty beautiful Miss Ariel Carter.
And
thank you for allowing me to interview you.
You're welcome.
What did you think? Did you like it?
I did. I really thought I was gonna have tears. I held it together on a couple of those questions.
I didn't have no.
Yeah, because I know you didn't.
And you said I
yeah,
man.
I did. That's why I had to hold it together.
I forgot, man.
That's why I had to hold it together. But
I forgot.
Yeah.
So, you didn't end up crying, but you thought it was good though.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Yeah.
There are a couple questions I was real scared of you asking, but you didn't ask those, so it's okay.
Which was? What questions?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
What, like sexual questions?
I wouldn't have been surprised if you would have.
I haven't really like asked those yet, but it might be coming down the line. You know, it might be coming down the line. You know.
So who's finna do you? Why you over here interviewing somebody?
No,
Who finna interview you?
I'm not gonna ever be on the camera because it's not about me. It's about the subject. It's about you.
So when are you the subject? You don't gotta analyze yourself?
Can't nobody look. This chair right here. Can't nobody sit in this chair and interview me.
First of all, don't nobody want to sit in a folding chair.
Don't nobody want to sit in this cheap ass chair. You're right. It hurt. That's why you got the comfortable chair. See that? You see how I take care of the people I'm interviewing?
And I appreciate it. And I appreciate it. Because the fact that you just grabbed this thing out your trunk was concerning.
Straight from Target, man. Hey, but that's good quality though.
It
don't
is.
Feel like
I
it's
tell
from
you
Target.
that though. It is. As soon as you said Target, I was like, it's gotta be.
Yeah, man.
Gotta be.
Man. All right. Thank y'all for watching another video of Brown Talk. Until next time.